Hey, welcome in. Welcome to the game. The Great American Experience is once again taking the stage. This is your show. I'm the Wizard of Oz, and I'm just a guy here pushing buttons behind the curtain, making the platform available for you. Grab a link. Let's start the conversation. What a beautiful day this was. Yeah, got a lot of shit done today. Working in the garden. Hey, I actually got a video up of the aluminum bin I built. Yeah, but yeah. As we wait for more people to show up, um, I'm gonna head to the background here. Load your bowls. Get ready for the evening. Promises to be a good one. Tonight's a new moon. Yeah, so there's no light outside except starlight. Right? Yeah. So rock on. I'll be back in just a few as I get things put together, freshen my drink and all that jazz. Rock on. I'll see you back here in just a few. Hey, what's up, Zoom? Oh man, fight for Ranger puppy. Rock on. Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing dog barking out there. I need to go check it out. What's going on? I'll be right back, Zoom. Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's up, Elvis? Welcome in. Oh man, I tell you what, I got in a fight with a friggin' blackberry bush today. Uh, Although I didn't end up with a whole lot of injury, but it did rip my shirt. Pissed me off. Yeah, yeah. So it is what it is. So no, it's just Ranger's not barking at Miriam. What's up, princess? It's your cool baby girl. Your sister princess. Mm, she's a good girl. Yeah, this is my baby. Oh, I love those kisses. It's Princess with the pretty eyes. Yeah. So, but yeah, rock on. That's Prince. Hey, what's up, saying? Yeah, I didn't mean it's fun. This one here was a blackberry bush that had a trunk that was damn near 3 inches thick. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna be able to smoke uh, a pork loin with the with the wood off of that damn bush. So hell yeah, big old good dog. The dog barks at thunder. But yeah, yeah, we got a few blackberry bushes that are in pots, and I don't know how I'm gonna have to put them in bigger pots or something. But yeah, roots growing out the bottom of the pot already on the wet table. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna ship those things to you. Today was not one of those days. Right, right. Kicked your ass. Yes, they will. Hell yeah. But I got that third battery added into my solar system, so I don't expect any problems at all. And got a bunch of work done on the, the garden greenhouse. And man, just all the crazy shit. Dodge. All right. Inside voice. Be quiet. Woof, woof. Yeah, you gotta be quiet. It's on. You're inside. Pretty princess. They're so cute. Come on up, Sing. Good grief. Come on up here. But yeah, I had to move the tree line back about 10 feet. Once I got the work done on the retaining wall, I realized I had to move the tree line back, and it had that a monster, ancient, non-producing blackberry bramble. So I had to clear 10 feet of that shit, and there was a peach tree in the middle of it. But yeah, so got that cleared out. But oh, hell yeah. Yeah, my world's a little boring though. But I did get something cool. Showed up the other day. I got me realized I didn't have a decent hatchet. So I went and got me a decent hatchet.
How's it going, man?
What's happening, man? I picked this up the other day for like $20, man.
It's a throwing hatchet.
It's a tomahawk kind of thing.
Yeah, nice. What's the width on it? Is it playing down pretty good? Nice.
Yeah. Well, I got it because um I didn't want a chopping, wood hatchet. I wanted something like clean animals with.
Oh, I
Hit
got you.
those right. Cleaning the rabbits, you want to be able to clean cut those bones. You want to clean cut the certain areas to remove the pelt and stuff like that around the tail, stuff
It
like
looks a
that.
lot like it. It looks a lot like a weighted throwing hatchet.
It is.
Oh, okay. You could probably hunt with that thing too if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can.
Hey, Ragged A, Zach. That's nice,
Yeah,
dude.
it's nice. It's got the full tang all the way through
Nice.
on it, and
Leather wrapped, huh?
no,
The handle.
no,
Oh, that's wood. Oh, crap. Oh,
yeah,
that's custom. Somebody's got some skill. Somebody did that.
yeah. Well, it says made in China, so
Really?
yeah,
Hold
but
that.
it is really seems to seemingly been really well made.
Hold that wood up again. I guess with the rivets in there.
Right, right, right,
That
right.
wow, yeah, that really looks like somebody handmade that, dude.
Yeah,
That's odd that it's from yeah.
kind of does. I didn't realize, the thing said it was made in China, so I was waiting to get it and realize it was made out of aluminum or something. No, but these seem to be some pretty decent hard steel.
Almost
Got a
makes
nice,
me wonder if somebody ordered the blanks, like the blade blanks, and then did the handle themselves and the sharpening themselves.
maybe.
And the blank is from China, maybe. Because even with knives, you can order the blanks that are just blunt blanks, and you can build your own handles and stuff like that.
Well, it seems to be really well made.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody took some time on it. It looks like, in my opinion.
And but I like it, and it even came with the where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. It came with a little cover sheath
Oh, nice,
and a belt loop hanger on it.
nice.
So, but more of a blade guard than anything.
That's all right, dude. One of my sets of throwing axes was made in Vietnam, so
Yeah.
there's so everything's made over in that area anymore.
Well, right, 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 right. And it's not all junk. It's not
No,
all.
no.
I mean, for I paid what $20 for this. It
Oh wow.
feels good in the hand. You know what I'm saying? It's got a nice weight to it. I'll
Yeah.
be able to clean the rabbits very well, very quickly, and it'll clean up well and nicely. That was my main thing because I wanted to, get blood all over it and stuff like that. You want to be able to wipe it down and sterilize it nicely, clean.
Okay.
But
My my boot knives, they're made out of blanks that came out of Taiwan. Then they were they were just the blanks, the metal blade part, and then the stem, and
right,
then they had the rest built onto them here. So, but yeah, there's some pretty decent knives made over in that area. A lot of times they'll get the better steel for them.
Right. Of course, I still got my trusty bug.
Nice.
This is
8-inch blade.
it's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right now, she's a
Now
skinner.
if that's buck, that's American made right there.
Actually, this is made in Australia, supposedly.
Oh, I bet you it's handmade though.
Yep.
Australia's a lot like here, with especially in the outback.
Well, Jack made this.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah. You remember Jack?
yeah. The guy that did nice. Not a chance, Zach. I'd get in trouble. Told me to throw a pie at Miriam.
But you know what? You know what? He never did put his logo on here or do a signature on it.
Oh,
There, there's nothing on here marking. You know what I'm saying?
no little
Maybe,
symbol or anything, huh?
no, nothing.
That's weird. They must not do that over here because I know, or over there. I know over here, if you get one, man, those people, the people that do it, the Smiths, they'll put their little logo on it. Everything
Right.
they do.
Right up here. Usually right up here on the hilt of the blade.
Uh-huh.
But I was looking for something. He didn't put any markings on it at all. It's a slamming knife. Sharp as shit. Works great. I mean, it's perfect for what I need it for. And
Ragged, ragged over in England before too long. They're gonna make it to where you guys can't even carry a butter knife.
right?
Hey,
You got to
TBD.
get certified to be a cook to
Right,
handle that.
right. Uh,
Hell yeah. What's up, TB? It's all good, brother. It's all good. Yeah. The ragged
deliberate.
coins, they already did that.
There. Oh, great. The forks are next.
Yeah, damn it. If you punch somebody, you'll have to have a license for your
Yeah,
fist.
gonna make y'all start wearing mittens around probably.
Right. You can't carry hammers no more.
Yeah, no more skill saws. Yeah, no more construction gonna happen. Saws are dangerous.
Well, now, I hear the Muslims over there have a fetish for throwing battery acid on people, so I guess you can't have batteries either.
Ouch.
Yeah.
He said no. It's spoons next.
Burns. You know those really big spoons with the sharp edge on them? Spatulas? Yeah, outlaw spatulas too, right? Oh my lord. Because I got a spatula for my barbecue. It's got a serrated blade all the way up the edge, one edge of it. It's got spikes on the other side. And it's got a beer can bottle on the hilt of the handle. Hell
I,
yeah.
I've seen people make carving knives out of butter knives for carving wood. They'll take the stainless steel butter knives and they'll cut them in a triangle. They'll cut apart that kind of curved edge off it. They'll cut it in a triangle, or else they'll cut it flat and they'll sharpen one part of it. And they make little whittling knives and stuff out of them.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Oh, wow.
that's stainless steel. You can get a good edge on stainless steel.
Oh, of course, yeah. Everything above 316.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And those
But yeah,
butter knives have some unusual strength to
some of them, yeah.
them.
Oh my god.
Gonna give Ragged nightmares. Now he's gonna be joining the people to get butter knives taken off of the.
You'll have to have wooden spoons. You'll have to have wooden spoons, and you're only going to have chopsticks.
They take your knives so you can't even carve it yourself.
Right. What about sporks?
That point is pretty dangerous. Those points
I'm
on
saying there's 4 points on a spork.
yeah, you might have to get a license for those.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's called a shank, and they use them in their prisons. Yeah, I've heard about that. Hmm. Hey, what's up, Wild Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Oh, yeah, yeah, guys, grab a link. Come on up.
So I've been started hauling cement at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got up at 4, was at work by 5 hauling cement. Got off at 2, and then went to do my own thing, doing some metal roofing.
Really?
Uh,
I've been busting ass all day. Got a whole bunch of different shit done.
nice.
But
That
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the housing bubble. I'm afraid it's about ready to burst. Last time it burst in '08, man, it took out a lot of carpenters.
Well, guess what? They threw the fucking concrete block at the fucking bubble with the interest rates.
Yep, yep.
Yep, they just blew it up. That's what they did.
There's a company here. It's a father and his 2 sons, and they bought a bunch of lots close by here, and they're putting new houses up on it. And
Uh,
they're about ready to get nailed now. They can't sell them.
oh no.
Yep. So they just, I don't know. They're gonna be lucky if they don't bankrupt themselves.
Shit.
Who's that? I
Huh?
can't read who that is.
That's Wild Bill.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Hey,
1776 will commence again.
well,
Yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, they're doing everything they can to bring that about. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. All they're doing right now is exposing themselves, and the people that follow them are just exposing themselves as idiots. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ragged,
Well,
just go
Ragged.
down to one of those Masonic lodges. You'll find a Mason.
If you lived here, Ragged, I do concrete, I do brick, and I do rock.
Mm.
I avoid river rock, though. River rock is a pain in the ass to stack.
I don't have my pins and wedges, but I'll show you how to split a rock.
Oh, I most of the rocks I split aren't big enough for the wedges. I don't have to really, bore or anything. I don't have to use a boring punch or anything and do the wedges. I've got wedges, and I cheat. I use a SDS drill, and then I put my wedges in the hole I drilled. I've got the old school, the old school boring punch, but I don't use it. Now that
Oh,
takes forever, man.
that's for idiots. I'm sorry. That's for yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get out that
Yeah,
big ass hammer drill. You know the jack drill is what I call it.
yep,
You know,
yep.
just hold that there and let it do the twisting and chipping. Make your hole. Then you set your pit, your wedges and your pins in. Get
Yep.
your line.
And
Make your holes.
my DeWalt, I could turn it into a little. It's got a little lever on it. I can do either regular drill, hammer drill on the SDS, or I can flip it and it just does a little miniature jackhammer type thing.
See, Ragged says he needs a stonemason and then he needs a thatcher because he wants a thatched roof. So I say if you can't find a stonemason, just do a Daub and Wattle house. You know what Daub and Wattle is, right?
Sticks and mud.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Actually, there's Wattle and Daub standing from 1,000 years ago. Still standing in a lot of parts of the world.
Well, really, where?
There's places in Africa, and then there's a type of Wattle and Daub that they did in Israel. That some of those are still standing. They say a lot of those are 1,000 years old.
Hmm.
A lot of the Adobe stuff out in the Southwest.
Oh yeah. Oh, they've got some of the Dutch Adobe. Some of those walls they're cracking open. The straw looks almost new, and they've been there for 300 years. It's amazing how long some of that lasts, as long as it's kept up.
I'm pretty sure they do them in Thailand.
Which one's the Wattle and
Yeah, Daub and Wattle.
Yeah, they do those, and I know Africa. It's really big in. Helps prevent a lot of the heat during the hot times.
I got giant blackberries.
Ragged, do we have to talk about old houses? He's having flashbacks now.
Yeah, but nobody said anything about old houses that fall off cliffs.
Yeah, nobody brought up Cliff.
Oh, I just saw a thing about California. Central California has got places that are like since the 1980s have sunk over 8 feet. The state is literally sinking.
Oh yeah.
They're saying in the agricultural areas in California, they have drawn out all of this water from these wells to irrigate the fields and everything, and it's causing the land to sink. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how real that might be or whatever. Sounds like bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I saw it. I mean, they've got people that can show you. It's like there's uh, concrete concrete built irrigation canals that are made out of concrete. The land is separating from the concrete canal, and they know. I mean, it's sinking. It's sunk quite a bit already in the middle of California, not on the coast.
Oh, okay. Like the San Joaquin Valley,
Yeah, where all the agriculture is.
right?
Hey, Glass.
They diverted that river to the ocean rather than letting it go down south.
I don't know. I just saw it on a news feed.
Reagan says his whole fucking island is sinking. Is it getting smaller, Ragged?
Yeah, it's probably putting a lot of weight on Earth's crust with all the immigrants they've been bringing over there, causing the UK to sink.
Yeah. Aaron needs a rub double.
Wobble and double. Not sure what class wrote there. Waddle and Dob. And as for the thatch, you're on your own, Reagan. I've seen it done on a YouTube video, but I have no idea. I don't know anything like that around here. There might be some places that do it for novelty, but yeah, thatch is not a thing around here.
Well, I'm just wondering, I mean, can you move the whole house back away from the cliff?
I think it's an old brick.
It's an old. It's an old monster. They use the big rocks.
Oh, I got you.
Right.
I know he said it's from like the 1800s or 1700s, something insane.
Yeah, he saved the brick from the front of the house and was built in 1778.
Wow. It's a bit late now. You can fish for it. Throw your line out there, see if you catch it brick by brick. Yeah, I saw that, Ragged. They were sneaking some illegal immigrants across, and they were in the trailer of a truck. Apparently, the heat, they all died of heat stroke and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know the exact number of them, but I think enough of them have said it's 47, but it might be more, might be less. I don't know.
And I never caught the number. I just, I know there was a lot of them.
Well, that's on Biden's hands.
Yeah.
That's his open borders. No, the blood of those people is on his hands. You don't blame the people. Don't be blaming the people because they're just. Biden said they could come at their peril.
It shows how illegal immigration can be dangerous. A lot of people laugh that off, but when they're going across desert areas that have no water for tens of miles, and stuff like that, and the temperatures are insane, and they go and they try sneak it across like that, it's a dangerous thing.
When they found the bodies, they said it was over 100 degrees outside, and the people inside the tractor trailer had no water. And they were 4 hours. It's 4 hours from the Mexican border to San Antonio where they found them. They had no water.
And I'm sure there was, in most of those trucks, there's like zero ventilation too. They're dry trailers. So, I mean, nothing in there needs air. So,
well, there's no telling at what point they got loaded in that trailer. I mean, they could have been down in the interior of Mexico for all we know. But when they loaded them on. But the point is, I mean, instead of sitting here nitpicking about it, it's on Biden's hand, man. It's on him. It's his open borders. Trump fixed all that and he reversed it. Biden reversed it.
Who's
and now
nitpicking?
They're coming. Huh?
Who's nitpicking?
Oh, I'm saying I'm not going to be nitpicking about things. I'm not saying anybody's nitpicking. I'm just okay.
Dog, you
I'll
sound
just
like
shut up
you're
then.
kind of upset about it, Bill.
What? Yeah.
It's just, we understand. It just sounds like you're really upset about it all of a sudden. You know,
I thought maybe I said something that offended you. I didn't mean to. I was agreeing with you, actually.
Maybe I'm not hearing you very good.
Yeah, I think it's just sad, the whole situation. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's hard for me to say things because and get people to understand it. It makes me kind of uncomfortable about coming up here. Actually, at times. But what I'm trying to say, I'll try to get this out as best I can. Is I wasn't trying to. I when I said nitpicking, I'm meaning going into details. You know, all the fine details of things. That's what I meant by that. Me. Did I
right?
explain it or no?
Yeah, you got it.
I got you. Yeah.
No, Ragged, you're doomed, Ragged. We still have hope.
Oh, dang. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Kenny. Hope you get to feeling better, man.
Man, brother, I'm telling you, man, get in the tub. Soak yourself in water. Get your hydration levels back up. No hope allowed. Yeah, we're all doomed. Oh shit. Well, grab your lawn chair and your beer cooler and buckle
Yeah.
up, buttercup.
What do you do? I mean, may as well enjoy the time you got then.
Oh wow, sinus migraine. Oh shit. Uh,
I changed some filters on the top of the cement plant today, and I inhaled so much freaking concrete powder, even past the freaking mask.
oh wow.
I swear I had concrete boogers for about 3 hours.
Right. Stick some acetone up there, boy. Knock that shit loose.
Knock all the hair loose, the sense of smell loose.
Just don't get too much.
Uh,
You get cold on the side of your nose.
yeah.
Sometimes what I do when I have that, which wasn't too long ago, is I just put hot towels on my face, all up around my sinuses and my eyes and everything.
Oh yeah.
Gave me a little bit of relief. Just really hot towels, hot wash rag. Oh
Other
yeah.
than that, is all I got for you. I'll pray for you, brother.
I forgot Canoes doesn't have a water heater right now. Sorry.
I
Well,
still
he's got.
like things. Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I still like things like if I get a lot of stuffiness going, I still like things like mentholatum and Vicks. Just put it around areas where I really get it watering. You can put it, put a blanket over my head with all sorts of Vicks on my chest or whatever, and just start inhaling it, get everything running real good. A lot of times that'll clear it up.
Right. Good Lord.
Yeah. That sucks though, especially when it's hot out, having sinus issues.
Yeah.
I've got this hack. It's gunk down in my lungs. I have not been able to get it out for about 3 months, maybe more. And I've tried different things and I do not know what to do. It's real thick, pasty kind of mucus.
Well, you know what? You can always just chop it off.
What's that?
You can always just chop it off.
I couldn't understand you. I'm sorry.
You can
You.
always just chop it off. I was being silly.
Oh, okay.
My new hatchet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, yeah. Always just chop it off. This thing's sharper than shit, dude.
Or I could always go find a wood chipper and just jump in for the fun of it.
There you go. It's a hell of a ride. You only get to ride it once.
I got one, but you won't fit. It's just it only takes up to 3 inches diameter. So you you might get a hand or two, but then it's just gonna be miserable. So
Just halfway to the elbow, right?
yeah.
Oh God.
Raggy, that solution actually sounds like a good one. I might try that myself. Rinsing with salt water, warm salt water, gargling, warm salt water.
A lot of people think they're gross, but a neti pot with the solutions they send with those neti pet pots work wonders. Good, a couple times a week. I really like them.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But it's kind of a weird feeling because you're flushing out your sinuses. So you like put it up to one nostril and you wait until it all comes out the other nostril so you can feel it going up into your, like behind your eyes a little bit and then down.
Well, I drip the silver. I drip that colloidal silver down my tip my head back and put it down my sinuses, and I start you know cho- choking a little bit when I do it, but
Right.
it's yeah, that's what I do, and kind of try to inhale it in, get the colloidal silver, because it's a natural thing.
Antibiotic. Right. It'll wipe a lot of that stuff out. When you cough, when it gets back in your throat, it makes you cough. It's actually putting it into your ear canal
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. So I do that. I do that, and also I do peppermint oil right on the creases in my nose, on the sides of my nose. Now, I don't ever put it up in my nose.
I was gonna say
Peppermint.
that burn the shit.
No, I don't put it up my nose. No, it's too strong.
Right.
Kind of like you do with Vicks, you put it on your upper lip, below your nose, and on the sides, and sometimes it'll just magically open up your sinus passages.
Well,
That's
dream
what
well,
I
canoe.
that's what I do for me. So anyway, enough of that.
I hope you get to feeling better, canoes.
Yeah, we're all gonna sit here and give you remedies. Everybody does that on here, including me.
Right. If Aaron was here, he'd tell you drink till you can't feel it no more.
Yeah, he says he
I
can't get.
fire in the motherfucking bowl till you forget about it. Actually, fire in the bowl. Right?
Fire in a bowl.
Fire in the bowl.
Smoke them if you got them.
Hell yeah. Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
.com.
.com.
Don't bogart that joint.
Oh, I've seen those glass. Have you ever seen the ones that are electric now? They'll literally you put both of your nostrils on it and it just sits there and pumps it out. And they've got some wild things now. But yeah, I like the neti pot. Actually, Emerald's the one that I got some. It was like last fall. I had kind of a sinus infection going, and he told me to use the colloidal silver, and I started putting a little of it in the neti pot with my solution, and I'd say within a week that was all said and done, all gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, shoot, Amy Deaton.
Thing of
Yes,
it is
I said fire in the motherfucking bowl.
thing of it is silver's been used since the ancient Greeks, at least that we know of.
Yep.
So if it was just a folksy thing that wasn't very effective, I think they would have stopped using a long time ago.
I tell you what. Excuse me. But 2 years ago, I had appendicitis. They gave me like three different kinds of bullshit medicine for infections and antibiotics and all this other shit. I didn't take none of it. I was back to health within a week.
Yeah,
And
well,
in 2 weeks,
this,
I had to come back to the surgeon to do the post-op visit. He
I'm
says,
going
"How
to
you
tell
doing?"
you, if I don't get this cleared up in my lungs, it's getting really bad. And if I don't get it cleared up, I am going to have to go to a doctor.
He asked me how am I doing, and I said, "I'm doing great, Doc." He goes, "What do you mean doing great?" I was like, "Well, I'm just about back to normal. I don't even have range of motion problems or nothing." He was like, "What?"
Oh, same here, glass.
Right?
Eucalyptus plant. Nice. But yeah, I wasn't, unfortunately, my appendix, it actually burst. So I had to go get mine removed.
Yeah, I had to get it removed and stuff, but they
Yeah.
did it with the three little holes. I don't have a
Lucky.
scar. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a big old scar. I sat in the hospital for over a week with tubes in me, flushing all that crap out after it burst.
Right. Well, the doctor freaked out on me. He says, it's because I told the nurse the next morning, she tried to give me all these prescriptions. I ain't feeling none of this shit. And she goes, "What are you talking about?" I says, "Well, this is highly addictive, and I'm not going to take that." That was a pain reliever.
Well, Shoe Studio, you're growing a eucalyptus plant? Eucalyptus is a giant tree. So I don't know how much room you got to grow it, but I've seen it grow as tall as redwoods.
Glass just had his taken out too, his appendix. Yeah, when I first messed my back up, I they tried all sorts of painkillers and they were making me really sick. They'd make me like car sick. Anytime I'd take one, within about a half hour, I'd just start throwing up. It felt like I was nauseous and car sick. I just didn't react well to them, any of them. So right now I take an anti-inflammatory. I take an aspirin a day. I do take that because I think aspirin actually does help, just in case. And I've got heart conditions that run in my family. So, kind of a precautionary thing. And then beyond that, vitamins.
There's a natural version of aspirin. You probably
Really?
know what it is.
Is that the tree? Or wait, aspirin is taken from the tree bark.
Comes from the white willow bark. It's exactly the same thing as aspirin.
Yep.
And it actually works better than aspirin. It doesn't have silica and caking agents and all that stuff in it. It's just straight white willow bark. It's pure aspirin, 100%.
Well, all I did with with, but I didn't take none of their antibiotics or anything. I took silver, CBD, and Mastos multivitamin.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
I still take CBD. I guess I didn't really count it, but yeah, CBD is an amazing thing. It really is. It helps with pinched nerves, all sorts of stuff.
Right. And I took turmeric, the body stuff from Infowars. Actually, I take like 3 or 4 of those twice a day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Ragged, you take nitro? Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah, he says he's had a lot of heart attacks.
Right.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Speaking of heart attacks, how is Don doing? Apparently pretty healthy now, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's mean as ever.
Oh, that's good. When he's mean, we know he's feeling good.
Yeah.
Grumpy
Nice.
old fart.
He's doing
I know
great.
he's listening. Yeah, I know he's listening, so I'm going to call him a grumpy old fart until he comes up here and chews me out.
Hey, gentlemen. Right. And Moggies, welcome in.
Hey,
Moggy.
Hey,
Moggy's
There's
is
my
saying,
Uncle Gary. Oh.
okay,
Say what, Bill?
it's all right.
No, what?
No, I think Moggy's was trying to help me out, was saying that eucalyptus is an expectorant.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Eucalyptus.
They use the
Yeah.
fume, the fume, the stuff you put on your chest, the eucalyptus stuff.
Yeah, I have eucalyptus essential oil, and I have a vaporizer. So it's not loosening this up. This is some serious shit that's got me really concerned. It's been going on for too long.
I think there's some funky stuff going on. I lost my voice a year ago, and it's still raspy like this.
Yeah, sometimes my voice, sometimes I kind of get real gravelly voice.
Yeah, I think there's some weird. I don't know if it's something in the air or what, but there's something.
It's probably for you, Singular. It's probably something in the concrete.
The powder. Yeah. Yeah, I know it doesn't help.
I just couldn't help saying that. It's like it's probably something in the fucking concrete, dude.
And actually, you're probably right, because when we're mixing it, we're right at the back end when it's mixing. So if we leave that window or the door open, it blasts us every time. So that powder, some rough stuff.
Yeah, it is. It'll cake on you too.
Oh,
if
God.
it's a hot day and you're sweating, yeah, you'll be peeling it off the side of your face.
Yeah, I looked like a zombie today, just gray from top to bottom. You could kind of see my eyes because I changed those filters. And I had to crawl through that stuff. I had the outline of the mask and my sunglasses, and the rest of me was solid gray. Yeah. So whatever, as bad as was making you laugh there, you pretty much probably imagined it about right. That's how I looked. So yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah. It was another beautiful day today. About 86. Clear skies, big, beautiful sky.
Wow, I just realized how hot it is out here.
We got to 98.
I don't know if we got up to 101 like they said, but because it busted out raining. We started getting thunder boomers and everything, and it
oh wow.
Yeah, the sky broke open.
It's 65 degrees here right now. It's getting down to 57.
And by the way, cement trucks do not have air conditioning. And even if they do, to be able to hear and see out your windows well enough, you have to keep your windows down. So even if they do, it doesn't do any good.
So we get these nasty, to actually, we've got seagulls here. And for a place that has not been an inland ocean for however many years they say, the seagulls have never left. And here you've got seagulls with webbed feet and everything this far, over 1,000 miles inland. And there's seagulls here. Why haven't they left? Well, no, I'm being serious here. They're the seagulls have not left Salt Lake City, the Salt Lake area. They're all over the place. They're at the dumps and everything. Webbed feet. It's a seabird. The bird's designed to eat certain sea life, right?
Ocean life, yeah.
And they do, yeah, and they do their nesting on Capistrano, on an island called Capistrano, where they lay their eggs and everything. I don't know if these seagulls do that or not. I don't know if they go to Capistrano. All I know is I I have to ask this question. If they're still here, I wonder if this will be a giant inland sea again, and they're just waiting for it. Just wondering, you know?
Yeah, only the seagulls know.
Well, you would think. I mean, we're dry as a bone right now. This is a freaking desert right here. Uh, the only thing that's worse than here is where Don T lives.
Right? Which is just about 300-400 miles south of you.
Yeah, and so what I'm saying is I'm just wondering this far inland, why do we still have an abundance of seagulls that have never left? They've been here since this was a giant inland ocean, and I don't think it was an inland ocean that long ago. Honestly, it's the biggest inland body of water in North America. The Great Salt Lake is, and it used to cover all the way up into Idaho, way down into Arizona, way out into Nevada. You drive those salt flats, and they just go on forever. That's all. That was all underwater, and you can see the beachhead. You can see this red sand all along where the beaches were. The red sand is still there. In fact, it even still tastes like salt. So there's something, as dry as it is. I'm thinking there's coming a day when it's going to be back be an ocean again, and there'll be a lot of people that'll lose their homes and their businesses. And I'm wondering if I'm the only one that sees it that way.
I heard seagulls like Alka Seltzers.
Well, they probably do just what your little remedy for rats and mice was.
I know
They're,
it does.
they can't they can't fart and burp, and it just fizzes inside there.
I see Don T.
It's never gonna happen. Right.
Bonneville Glacial Network. Alrighty.
Who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen in 100 years from now?
Nobody knows because nobody's really monitored it for very long.
Hey, Mikey.
Mikey B, welcome in.
But it was kind of the final destination where the glaciers came down, and it was like dammed up. The water here was, and some land broke loose, and it flooded into the Columbian River and basically drained out the Great Basin. Probably from an earthquake or something.
And Miriam's sleeping it off. She's trying to. She's trying to slow down.
Gave her some of that. You gave her some of that damn tea you gave Ben Frank, didn't you?
Well, have a good night. I gotta go.
You gotta
Oh.
You gotta go.
Why is that?
Good night.
All right.
Good.
Dream on, Patriot.
I was giving you guff about the tea from I don't know.
I
Okay.
don't know. No, yeah, I know. I heard you. We did give her some of that.
Did you?
But no, it didn't have the same effect. Yeah, she was not doing 5 hour energies, like
You're
the
like,
doctor.
yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff alone, if you're hot, you're not drinking any water and you just keep hitting that stuff, that ain't good. That can lead to some problems. Just like those energy drinks. Those energy drinks are pure poison.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I didn't even realize he was doing that many. I mean, wow,
Correct.
he came here with a display case box full of
Oh, wow.
it. I know, right? I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I think he was coming here to help out and all that stuff. I know that, but I know he was talking like he was going to show me how it's done with taking down trees and stuff like that, and getting her that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then then we started working together, and I'm just like, I got him keep going. And said, I look back, and he's not doing well. I was like, dude, you need to go up on the porch, take a break, dry off, get some cold drink on you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Relax it out, and come back when you dry up. And it's like,
Yeah.
no. He says, are you going? I was like, no, I'm gonna finish this up here, and then I'll be up there. He just did. He was not prepared for
Yeah. Yeah.
what he really wanted to do because he thought he was going to show an old man a new trick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Old man can't work. No, 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 no. It was like, no.
I've been there. Had younger guys come up, think they were gonna, yeah, they were just gonna, show me how hard work was done, and then, yeah, by about noon, they're wanting to get out of there.
Right? Exactly. Oh, heck yeah. What's up? Mouse in the house. How
Hey,
you
Zach,
doing,
what's
brother?
up, buddy? Hey, Shaw.
Yeah, Colonel Shaw in the house. Salute, Colonel Shaw. Hey, Tanya, how you doing?
Hey,
Tanya's
Tanya.
doing it too. Holy cow.
My potatoes are turning out beautiful, wizard.
Rock on. Good deal. Do you got any video? I think that was, hold on a minute. He's going to go check out video or something.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, I finished that aluminum bin the other day. I looked at that thing and I was just like, it's a lot heavier than it looks. and but I mean, I was just like, man, it can't be that heavy. I just used a bunch of crap wood.
Right.
We were gonna all that wood was destined to go to the burn pile for the uh, for the bonfire pit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right on. Yep.
And I was like, wait a minute, we could use that piece, and I can cut that one and cut that off, and that'll work. And next thing you know, I had an aluminum bin 8 foot tall. And,
Cool.
right. And Miriam worked on it today, right? And she was crushing some cans and stuff. And she did, like one of the bags we got. And you look in this big ass bin, and it doesn't look like there's much done because it's a big ass bin.
Takes a while to fill it.
Right, right. So I think she got discouraged. She's like, I think she can't. Yeah.
Hey, Eagle. All right on. I just put a second layer of wood chips. Gonna till them in. Hopefully, I got tomorrow afternoon off to where I can do that. Oh, welcome back, Zachary. Oh, my bad. I thought you wanted to say something, buddy.
Oh, he's trying to share it out. Hey, there it comes. Okay, there it is. On.
Nice. Oh, heck yeah. Nice.
Awesome. Well, they got it going on.
And those are potatoes, right? You said. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. Don't
You're
give
gonna
him
be
too much
moving on to.
attention. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say he's gonna be moving on to a full garden before in no time.
Yeah. See, it ain't that hard. I told you. You could. Sometimes the more mess you make, the easier it is to do it.
Right. I like those containers too.
Yeah, those bags, those are badass. Bag pot.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I found some black tea seeds
Some what?
and some black tea seeds
Oh, nice.
from Sri Lanka. I soaked them for a week till they sank, and I put them in the
Yeah.
pots.
Do you soak them in cold water or warm water?
Room temperature, whatever's on the wet table.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, I just put them in a little. I cut off a plastic bottle and put water in it. Threw them in there and just set them up on the grow table.
I know on a lot of the seeds I've been doing lately with the rose seeds and then the arborvitae seeds, I soak them for a couple of days in slightly warm water. I mean, basically room temp, a little warmer than room temp, and then I filter them through a coffee filter, catch all the seeds, and then I fold that coffee filter up and leave it moist, and then put it in a baggie, and then put it in a place in the refrigerator that I know is going to get between 36 to 40 degrees, and leave them there for about 2 to 3 weeks, if not 4. Try to trick them into coming out of their dormancy, and then I'll plant them.
Bag.
I
Go ahead.
actually planted the first bag a month ago last Thursday, and then the other 2 bag last Thursday.
Oh, there you go.
Nuts.
There you go. Cycling this stuff, man. Ragged wants us to buy his magic beans. We don't need no damn giant.
that's
Yeah, somebody already stole that fucking golden goose.
I think that's Ragged trying to flirt with you.
Right.
Sick of Ragged.
Colonel said what?
Yeah, scrolling back up.
Holy shit. No, we haven't seen that, Colonel. I haven't even heard about that. Colonel says, did you guys see the farmer protests here? It's war here. Holy crap.
I tell you what, in Europe, those farmers get ticked off. They'll drive into the big cities and park their tractors and like block traffic and everything. They'll just park their tractors. It's pretty wild when those farmers in Europe get ticked off.
Wow. The government's tried to destroy the farmers with carbon.
Oh, Shaw here, they're basically doing the same thing, but as what they're doing is trying to destroy the small farmer. They're trying to make it all corporatized. They do everything in their power to make it so difficult on the small farmer that the small farmer can't make a living, and they end up going bankrupt and having to sell to a corporate farm.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I'm at in one of the states that got hit severely by corporate farming.
Yeah, I'm just doing micro farming right now. That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm such, I believe everybody should be growing something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be growing something.
Completely agree. And the funny thing is, you can, even in your closet, if you have a closet area, you can do microgreens with a grow light. Do those microgreens and you can grow a lot of vitamins and nutrients and even protein.
Even if you have a closet, you can grow your own weed.
or mushrooms.
Or mushrooms. Yeah, but that requires a whole lot of waterproofing because it requires a moisture thing.
Right. Oh, there was this one. I don't think it's shiitake mushrooms, but there's this one mushroom that's like really rare, really, and it's insane because you've got to have like a double blackout doorway, so you can't open a door and let any light shine on it. If any light shines on it, it does something to it and destroys it. It's pretty wild.
You know what? I've got an old refrigerator. I've got an old refrigerator sitting out there. I'm thinking about using as a place to grow mushrooms.
Oh, you should, because that'd be perfect blackout area.
Right.
I actually took an edible just before I jumped up here.
Zachary's gonna be flying before too long.
Yeah, he's on a trip, right?
He gets bumped up. Right on.
Next thing you know, he's gonna see wings pop out of his back. Check it out. I got wings.
Judging from the thumbs up I got, I'm guessing that's the plan, is to be feeling pretty good.
Right. Fire in the motherfucking bowl. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hey, Hawk, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I figure if there's a bunch of people smoking some pot, I might as well join you.
All right. Looks like your chin got bigger.
What's that?
Your chin got bigger.
Yeah, I did. Just a bit. Just a bit. So how's everybody doing?
Kicking ass and taking names, bro.
Good to see you, Zach. Yeah, so I'm going to try and join you tomorrow night. Zach's doing a big thing tomorrow night on the trafficking situation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So he's got a couple of people who are throwing a bunch of information together, plus stuff that he got. And then, of course, we had Ghislaine Maxwell sentenced today.
Yeah.
Adds more to it, and people surrounding her. Who's next? Who's next?
I heard somebody commenting on it. I heard somebody commenting on that. Ghislaine Maxwell pleaded guilty of child trafficking to no one.
Yep. Yeah. Well, it was like she threw out this apology, but it wasn't. It was like it was more like an apology to the elite for getting caught.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with anybody that was there. She says, "I understand what you girls have gone through, but you have no idea what torment it was for me for my entire relationship with Jeffrey Epstein." Bullshit, bitch! You was in on it right from the get go. But we know, you know, I know, the fucking woodchuck in the wood knows that there's people above them.
Oh, of course.
You know, so hopefully this shit begins to unravel and we begin to see total accountability and acceptance of responsibility from these puppet masters, I guess you want to
Hey,
call them.
fuck them and they're taking responsibility. I want to see accountability forced upon them.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I would say send them to prison to be raped, but they probably already put themselves through that, you know. So the next best thing is tie a millstone about their neck and dump them into the depths of the ocean. I mean, God was pretty clear when he gave instructions on what to do with people who would be willing to harm a child.
Right.
You know.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fact.
So.
Right. So it's just.
What's up, Mike? Yeah.
They will pay their. They will pay their price.
Yeah, absolutely. Moggies. Is that Moggies? I can't. I don't have my glasses on, so
Moggies, yeah.
And I don't have yeah, Prince Andrew is caught right in the middle of it. You know, so the question is was Andrew a okay? Let's be sensible about this. Okay, I once made a prediction. What was it about? I think I talked to you about a year ago. Back when Apex was on all the time with you, okay, about who the first arrest might be. And when I said to you, I don't know if this might jog your memory, I said, what if the first arrest was Donald Trump? And that triggered everything.
Okay.
Do you remember that about a year ago? And you were like, no. It's got to be somebody that, well, but you think about it. They said the first arrest will shock the world, right?
Oh,
arresting DJT, arresting Joe Biden isn't going to shock the world. It's not, because everybody knows he's a fucking idiot. Okay. I mean, it's very apparent. The whole world believes that Joe Biden should be in prison. Okay. Except for, maybe a few 100,000 Democrats in the United States. But everybody else believes the fucking idiot should be in prison. Okay.
Right.
So, and, we already know Schwab is a schmuck. So him being arrested wouldn't be a surprise. Anthony Fauci, we already know that he's a criminal from head to toe. So he wouldn't be a shock. Podesta wouldn't be a shock. Clinton wouldn't be a shock. But Trump would be a shock.
But why would he put people in charge to look into a lot of that if he were to investigate himself?
What happens if Trump goes to court? Trump gets to produce evidence. They didn't give him a chance to do that during the first impeachment hearing. They didn't allow him to do it during the second impeachment hearing. Right? You know what I'm saying?
So you think it'll be kind of a show thing, and then he'll prove it in his eye. Gotcha.
You're catching on to what I'm saying now. That would be a shock to not just America, but the world.
It'd definitely be wild.
Okay, so with all the evidence going into a courtroom, And all of a sudden being out there, how many cases do you think would come off of just the evidence brought in its minute form? We would see half of Congress and the Senate disappear. Okay. If they got all of the evidence in, we would see the majority of the governments worldwide tore apart. Maybe it's not just we the people here in America. Maybe it's we the people of the world.
Yeah, that is. It is. It's the humankind,
Yep.
the human family. Yep.
Yep. So all of humanity, so don't, it's like, and that was the thing is everybody, well, what would the purpose of allowing them to arrest him would be? The introduction of evidence that he's never ever been able to do. The only good thing that came out of the first impeachment was he actually got to release that entire phone call. Right?
Right.
They claimed that it was one, but they released the whole phone call, and doing that proved that he didn't commit treason, that he wasn't, trying to conspire or anything else.
Yep.
It proved it. So they had no recourse but to back off in that moment. I think it's got to do with the introduction of evidence, and yeah, it's weird, but I'm, maybe I'm
You're onto something, Greg.
maybe I'm nuts to think it, but I've been saying this for over a year, and I'm just hearing people online saying now, well, what if it was Trump? Where the fuck were you in this conversation a year ago?
I fully understand where you're coming from, and actually it'd be a good way to get the information out there. I just don't know if they'd want to take a chance of tarnishing the name of somebody that has, started the America First process.
Oh, no, I totally get that. I totally get that. But see, I don't think that his charges would be anything incomparable. Nothing. It would be nothing like Maxwell or Epstein or anything like that to do with the children. It would be to do with J6. And during that's when he gets to just lay it all out there. Go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry. Zach's like, I got something to say.
Yep, I'm thinking it's happening because what happened Friday.
Oh yeah. It's I mean, you look at everything the Supreme Court is coming out with now.
I know, right? Pissing them off.
Yep.
It's pissing them off left and right.
But see, this is the thing. But Biden would not be a shock. That wouldn't shock anybody awake because everybody already sees what an idiot he is. So, it can't be, but yeah, let's fire in this bowl.
It is interesting that the Supreme Court is making so many rulings right now that makes a person wonder what's coming, because even Monday, there was a big victory for church. I mean, they ruled in favor of people's religion, religious beliefs and everything. So,
yeah,
they talk about Roe versus Wade, but there's a lot of other things going on too that they're ruling on. It is definitely interesting that they're really
fired for praying on the 50-yard line. He got all his.
Yep. And they're really, in a way, the last several weeks they've been doing their best to restore the Constitution. They're ruling on the Constitution. That's why they're put in there. Oh, sorry, Zach.
And actually, Arizona and Texas decertified.
Yes. Yeah, that was a big thing too. That information that came out yesterday from Maricopa, that was very, very specific. Very specific.
When did Arizona? I knew Texas did. But when did Arizona?
I believe it was yesterday afternoon. I believe it was.
Oh wow!
Yep. So all their
Nice.
paperwork and everything's all going in. Yeah, that guy Jovan, what's his name? Jovan something. Put together a big presentation. They did it on Rumble, associated with True Social, as well as a bunch of other platforms. And yeah, they just rolled out all the information and started breaking it all down. They made it so that a person who has a fifth grade education can completely understand everything that they were talking about. You know, so not being a computer geek, I was really glad of that. You know,
and not I'm not familiar with the Arizona one. I haven't looked into that. I definitely will now. Thank you guys for letting me know. But so like everybody in chat, the Texas one is a big deal because it's not only state and local. They decertified their federal election, which is a big deal.
Yep.
And that's Texas.
So that means that those people that are there representing Texas right now are
illegitimate.
Basically, they need to go the hell home.
Like Cornyn?
Yep. They need to go to hell home. So there's a lot of things happening all at one time, you know, but I'm glad that we have great neighbors to sit back, smoke a bowl with, have great conversation, be able to listen to differences of opinions without having to belittle anybody. And we got streakers, you know, you can't beat that, right?
Right.
Huckleberry, put your clothes on. For crying out loud, we had this discussion. Quit streaming.
Well, like I said, Hawk, and I don't know that you were around when I said it. Remember that last month we had that flower blood moon?
Oh yeah. Yep.
That was a sign, and that, what I derived out of it was that was the end of the age of sorrows.
Yeah. You know, let me ask you: has anybody begun to notice this, like a pickup in energy around you? You know,
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're inside, outside, sitting in the dark, or sitting in the light. There's just this like this swirling energy around you. You know, like something just like trying to lift you up out of your chairs, and you know, or propel you to work just a little bit harder at work or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just little things. I've been noticing it now for like 5 days now, 6 days now. My dreams are becoming more vivid, and being more directive. You know, and you know, and I've had some pretty I could say almost biblical level dreams.
Oh,
You know, where I'm seeing things that are happening and everything, but I'm seeing it from a biblical perspective in the dream. It's some of it weighed heavy on me for a while there, because I was trying to understand seeing past that, you know.
right. Well, for me, it was all the death.
Oh yeah. Of course I mean, that's always going to be that way, you know.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of death. That's yeah.
It's like, you know, well, I mean, I think that there was a time there where there were shows going on, you know, that at least 2 or 3 names weren't mentioned, you know, during a podcast of somebody passing away, you know. And I'm not talking about famous people. I'm talking about people, you know, regular people like us, you know, losing friends or losing family and things like that, you know. Even some people losing pets. You know, it's been it was all heavy and everything, and now it's lightening up. It's lightening up. It's like we're getting a recharge in our bodies. You know, it's like our armor's being refreshed for the next round of this battle.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You know,
I got to run out and check. I got their propane filler running right now to get a couple of tanks filled up. So I'll be back in a minute.
All right. But yeah, I'm a full believer in that. It was the end of the age of sorrows, and the pendulum starts swinging back the other way. All right. Yeah. I don't know the age of sorrows, but I mean, like, the season of sorrows is over, and it's going to swing back the other way now. So, you hate waking up to dishes.
I honestly felt something positive when I changed my channel to actual information.
Oh, Bruce, I'm talking about the blood moon that happened, the full moon, eclipse, blood moon that happened back in May. Too many coincidences, too much, all there right together, not for it not to be a sign. I believe it was a sign, and it was the end of the season of sorrow. The end of the season of sorrows. And now the pendulum swings back the other way, and the righteous receive justice. You're damn right I'm a sinner, ragged coin. I'm a sinner. But I have been forgiven because Jesus Christ is my Savior. That's right. Rock on. Well, the holy cow. Sting, you still there? He's absconded. He's absconded on us, Zach. He took off, man. He's hiding. Rock on. Hey, Jason. What's happening, buddy?
Shit, I fell asleep. I'm back. How's it going?
He was hiding. He had to come out of the closet.
Yeah.
He said, but it's in there with my weed plant.
What's that?
I said, but it smells so good in there with your weed plants, right?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like half asleep, half awake. I mean, I don't know. It was weird. I knew kind of what was going on, I guess, but I don't know. It was weird. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Give me some slack.
Right. No shit. Yeah. And we found out
but
we
no,
had 2 males. So far, we've only had 2 males.
on.
Our on my spicy tomato plants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've only had 2 males. So doing okay. I think the rest of them are all female.
So that's gonna produce crap. Let them. How many did you plant?
Well, we planted enough to come out with what we expected, and it 12. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Is what
crap!
we
That's
did.
gonna give you 10. Wow.
No. I'm gonna have 12 females.
Oh, 12 females. Okay.
Right. I started enough to end up with 12 because we can have 6 per person.
God.
Right. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna end up. I'm hoping that we don't end up with any more males. And but they all look like they're female now from here on. And we're saving the 1 male. And we're moving it off site so that we can harvest the pollen because I do want to. I'm going to put the pollen in a glycerin uh, like, media so I can paint it onto the the buds that I want to seed up. You know, that way I can produce some seed without uh, polluting the whole plant.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to lose the whole plant. I can just paint one bud up.
Yeah. So you would take and make a tent over a branch, one of the lowest branches. You would take and make a tent, completely seal at the end of the branch closest to the stalk, and then we would go in with a brush and we would just cover it with pollen, keeping that tent on there, and we'd leave it on there for 3 days, and then we go in and spritz it down completely with water a couple of times, including the plastic that you use to make the tent, and then taken and once that dries, then take the tent off and then spray down the whole plant with water. Like it's raining. Kind of.
Right. Okay.
And it stops any pollen from moving up on the plant. And at the same time, guarantees that you got one branch that will be producing all your seed.
Okay. I got you. I can rig something up like that. Yeah. I was thinking about. I saw the other advice I got was taking that glycerin base like they use with nicotine,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just just mix it up until it's like a paste with the pollen.
Yeah, I see a lot of that turn out to be mold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen that create mold, a mold issue, because it doesn't break down as well. It doesn't break down as well. So there's a certain point of it where there's a moisture that's carried, and it can carry into the bud, so it can create a bud rot, and it's kind of giving you the opposite effect, killing off the branch.
What about just using water? We're just using
using water, because water absorbs quickly and it's expelled through the branch. So
right. Well, I mean, as long as it doesn't become airborne dry.
Right.
Okay.
That's the point.
Well, I was thinking that the glycerin would act as a preservative, though.
Yeah, but it's gonna take in any moisture that comes in.
Okay, and then give it sugar.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It can create a mold issue, so you want to be careful.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because the glycerin is nothing but sugar water.
Yep. Very thick sugar water.
Yeah. Corn syrup.
Yeah. And you notice that when sugar gets wet a second time, it becomes just as sticky the second time as it was the first time. So thinking about soda, thinking about milkshakes or something like that.
Right.
How that all adheres. So.
Right.
Zach, looks like that edible is starting to kick in, because you're even getting blurry on my screen.
Fire in the motherfucking bowl.
Yeah, they gotta smoke after that one.
Right. That's it right there. Yeah. No, but I got 9 of them in the ground, and I double mixed. Dude, I don't know if you've seen the videos of my garden.
I watched a couple of them.
Yeah, that back area, I double mixed in rabbit manure, chicken manure, and all kinds of stuff in there. And then turn around and I tilled it all up. Okay, and this is the back of the garden where all the nutrients have been washing down into. Okay.
Yep.
So, and I needed to make this mound because I knew I needed to build it up because the slope, I needed to level up the ground. So I made that mound like 3 feet tall, maybe a little taller. And then, and I did it I tilled the area right in front of it and then dig that out. then fill it again, dig that out. Until it dug that all out, and then backfilled with all wood chip. Yeah. So yeah, that's all fresh, loose, perfect, potted, kind of ready for plant, kind of 3 feet thickness underneath the plant. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, and
Hey,
they're growing like mad right now. The ones I do have in pots are in 50-gallon pots.
Yeah.
I think I'm
And
going to check out and crash. We'll chat with y'all later. Have a good one. Thanks for having
All
me.
right, bro. Have a great
oh,
night, man.
good time for pie.
Oh, man. Okay, I can hang around for 5 more minutes.
Okay, time for pie.
I watch my time. Well, I got 2 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to boogie out too. I'm trying to get all 14 of these 90-pound tanks filled up. It's this gas tank that they gave me, propane tank that I have, has got the nipple on it. You know, it's got the hose with the nipple on there, so you can fill up your own propane tanks.
Okay.
Thing is you go out there to fill it up during the daytime, you're not getting nothing.
Right.
You got to wait till the temperature drops, and
Yep.
the temp went down below 70 degrees, and these tanks are filling up like so fast, it's ridiculous. So I'm working on the last ones now. It's
wow.
yeah, 12 90-pound tanks. It's one full tank to run my 7,500 watt generator all day long. You know, all day and all night. You know, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So yeah, I'm going to use that. You know, I got 2,000-gallon tanks. One has got about maybe 300 gallons left in it. Once that one's emptied, I'm going to have that one hauled out of here, and then get the second one emptied, because by the time I move from here, that tank will be empty.
Right.
I will not leave a penny behind.
Right.
I will not. No. It's no, because it's the company that we go through out here is one of those smaller independent contractors, so they don't buy the propane back.
What?
Yeah, so they don't buy the propane back. They just come and pick up the tank, and whatever's in it's in it.
Wow.
And I'm like, no. no.
No.
I'm gonna use every drop of it. Yeah, because I got the greenhouses all shut down and everything. I have absolutely nothing growing right now. Well, that's not true. I have 16 red lettuce plants going, and 1 potato plant, and that potato plant is huge. And those are the only things I got growing this year.
Oh wow.
Yep, not 1 cannabis plant, not 1. So
why are you moving?
it's well, this place is a money pit, man. I've sunk years of retirement money into this place, and
Right.
it's just it's constant. If you have to spend between $60,000 to $80,000 a year just in maintenance costs, that's way too high. For a farm, that's way too high on a yearly basis. And it's like, as soon as you get done fixing an electrical problem, then you got a plumbing problem. And then when you get done with that plumbing problem, you got 2 other plumbing problems, and it's just like, no freaking way. I'm not doing this no more. I'm done with, I'm tired of chasing my tail, with this place. I had 20 years of great service to the cannabis community, especially the medical side. And I'm content with that.
All right.
And I'm still going to grow, but I'm just going to grow what I need. And we're going to do a little bud and breakfast place,
wow.
situation, health and healing community, type ranch. Instead of a dude ranch, it's a doobie ranch.
Right.
Actually, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a town close to me that they have a dispensary, and there's a couple bed and breakfasts in that town, and they make a fortune.
Yep.
People coming from out of state want to hang out for a day or two. They go there, and I'm guessing they eat a lot, so they make some pretty good money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's it'll be a place where we'll be able to do outdoor concerts and not have to worry about great big permitting and all that other crap. Yeah, I'm really
It's
looking
going to
forward
be still in Oregon.
It's about 120 miles south of where I'm at though. So I'll be closer to California.
More rural, I presume.
You mean more country? Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. Nearest town is 50 miles away.
Nice.
Oh wow. I'm 15. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Where you said less restrictions.
Yeah.
It just kind of led me to think it's got to be more rural.
Yeah. Yeah. You just don't have. Yeah. So once it's all ready and everything, then we'll put up a thing for for reservations and shit like that. But it's got great hunting and fishing up in that area. Probably some of the best fishing in all of Oregon and California area. They got huge trout and steelhead. So great fishing, especially if you're a fly fisherman. Some of the areas would be great for that. They got places right around us that are that do those rapid runs with the rafts.
Right.
Yeah.
Whitewater rafting. What else is out there? Crater Lake is in the vicinity. Which is just a beautiful scenic area.
A lot of boat parties out there.
What's that?
There's a lot of boat parties out there and stuff too.
Crater Lake, yeah.
I love fly fishing. We do in the mountains. A lot of the best places to fly fish or catch and release. But there's still some places that I can fly in to catch, and then we'll camp out and we'll cook the fish as as we catch it and stuff.
So one of the things that the guy who owned the place prior was talking about was that he'd have guys who go down and they catch 12 fish in a day, but they would only bring back what they would eat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Everything else was released. So if they wanted fresh trout, they could they kept the fresh trout. They weren't. But they weren't trying to deplete the resources. They were only taking what they needed. And putting
Zach,
everything.
wanted to say something?
So.
Zach, did you want to say something?
Well, hey guys, I'm going to hop down because I'm really relaxed.
Yeah, I met you already, Stoner.
All right, well,
That's one way to put it.
Well, last year was back.
Take care, buddy.
Rock on, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, brother. You have a good night.
Yeah, man.
All right, and I got to boogie out of here because my timer went off for the tank a couple of minutes ago, so I got to boogie. You guys have a great night. It's good seeing you again, Wiz. Nice talking with you, Singularity. We'll see you again. I'll catch you in a few days.
Thank you for your I would do with us, and that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, it's midnight. I'm feeling the turning into a pumpkin thing going on myself, man.
I hear you. Early mornings will catch up to you real quick about this time.
Yeah, well,
and it's like a brick wall.
I'm doing foundation, so I'm literally doing a wall, playing rock, Yeah, so that's my thing going on right now.
In 2 weeks, my job's going to be lifting a house and forming a foundation and pouring a new foundation under it.
Yeah, well,
that'll be fun. Luckily, somebody else is lifting the house. I've never done it before.
I was gonna say, that's a bitch.
Yeah.
I've actually done some stuff like that.
Yeah. Nope. They called up a house mover that actually comes in and he'll lift it. And he'll actually apparently give me 4 feet of working room. So, which is better than I thought. I thought I was going to be crawling around, setting everything. So,
Right. I actually found somebody at the time when we needed it that somebody had a house jack. And I was like, are you
Nice.
serious? The old twist bar kind of raise up,
Right.
you know? And he had a couple of them. I was like, that's badass. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I've had to sure up areas before, use a little hydraulic jack or whatever, but I've never done. This is my first full foundation replacement. So it'll be fun.
Screaming Eagle's turning into a housewife. Colonel's taking on. Huckleberry's got to go. Shit.
Yeah, everybody's turning into pumpkins.
I know. They're all turning into pumpkins. All right, guys. God bless you all. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. We'll be back tomorrow night. And we'll see you then. Dream well, Patriots. We're going to win this shit. So just
Take
have
care,
faith.
y'all.
God bless you.